Joking.
You would love it. It's great if you take pictures, a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
I don't take a lot of pictures, but
Look,
I
it's
would.
Patrick.
Just nudie. Oh, look at that.
It's Patrick.
Was that at? That's at that game we played.
No, it was a picture that he sent me, and I saved my camera roll, so
even
I just
better.
I just printed it out.
He's on some sort of public transit there. It looks like.
Yeah. Sonia's in the back.
All right.
Oh. I'm just
Happy Valentine's Day.
Terpster.
I saw him today. He's got a weird haircut going.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's all parted funny. He needs to talk to a lady. I guess she's married now. She should be telling him.
Yeah. It's her problem now.
He's her problem now. All right, I think we are ready to go. Let's do it.
Let's roll, Josh.
I'm going to record it. Here we go. Chat room, hello and welcome, and here we go. It begins in 3, 2, 1.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
This is the final score episode, I don't even know, 148 for February 14th, 2014. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final score. This is the video game podcast for the rest of us. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Nicole Spag. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Scott Johnson.
And that is Brian Dunaway over there. How you doing, man?
Hello, I am Brian Dunaway.
You are a robot. Sorry.
Are you on camera?
No.
Am I the only one on camera?
He's frozen. You're the only one on camera.
You're on a camera, sucker.
Brian, are you not looking good enough to be on camera?
I unplugged the other camera and could not plug it back in time.
You are not programmed to love. That's too bad. Nicole's on camera, and if you're watching live, well, then you appreciate it. And Brian just looks like he's serious and focused and not moving at all.
I'll give everyone watching some roses.
Oh, roses. It's happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yay.
Go do something nice for the ones you love.
Or not. You
not,
can just
whatever.
chill out on the couch. It's totally cool.
Nicole has said before, and I'm a big believer in it, celebrate Valentine's Day every day. You don't have to wait for this stupid day.
Stupid.
It is a little stupid.
Says that?
It's a little stupid.
I never said that.
No, she didn't say that. Her and Mark just don't make it like a huge deal because all year long they do nice things for each other, right? That's all I'm saying.
We had a fight just about 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
so
Nice. Could you stop sawing up that wood?
Someone called somebody an effer, and that was it. You're out.
Though we did have the marshals show up on our doorstep.
What happened? What's going on?
I don't know. Something's going on in the neighborhood.
Marshals.
Yeah, like in Justified.
We're here checking every outhouse, dog house.
I even asked them if they watched Justified.
Brian, you stopped at Whorehouse. Why'd you stop there? What's that from? Hold on. That's from
U.S. Marshals.
that's
the
Fugitive. Fugitive.
He does them in all of them. He does in all of them.
Yeah.
He's always telling them to check every house.
I didn't do it. I don't care. Remember that part?
It was the one-armed man.
Yeah, it was the one-arm solo arm man. Anyway, whatever. Hey, check it out. It's a show. We're here. We're going to do it. We got stuff to talk about. Let's jump right in. Hey, what are you playing? Video games. A number of them.
Video games is what we're playing.
Yeah. So I told you guys last week that Hawken was coming to Steam. It was actually supposed to be the 12th. They put it off a couple of days for some tech issues, and it's officially up there now. Wait, hold on. I got to make sure that's even true still.
Aren't you supposed to say it? Hawken!
Hawken! Hold on. I'm going to run it. I'm going to double check, but I think, if not today, it's today the 13th? No, 14th. I think it's today.
It is.
How can you not know the date?
Happy Valentine's Day, you dumbass.
Hold on. Recently released. It's still not showing up. So I don't know what that means.
You have it illegally is what it means.
No, it doesn't. Because I was already a Hawken user, had a bunch of currency in there and earned a bunch of points and stuff. And so what they did is about a week ago, they sent around emails saying, hey, if you want to move your stuff over to Steam, we're doing that soon. So here's your code. You can get in early. And that's what I did.
They sent me one too. I just hadn't done it yet.
You should do it because I am so into that game right now. I love Hawken. I love it. I liked it before.
I love Hawken.
I like it more now because there's way more modes. There's more stuff to do.
Are there helicopters?
You can fight some.
All right.
You're not going to fly in them. You're in a mech, dude. You don't want to be no helicopter. You're in a giant walking
What if I
mech.
want to be a flying helicopter mech?
Then you're lame. Then you've got a problem with lameness at that point because no one needs that business. Here's what you do instead. You get into the horde mode kind of thing, which is like some co-op kill all the bots as they come out kind of mode.
Right.
And there are hovercopter things to fight
See,
there.
I knew it.
Yeah, they're in there. They're in there.
But I want to know. I just want to know. Can you do some skating when you're in this game?
Oh yeah, you can skate with
Tony Hawkin.
You hold down Shift, and you essentially it puts on these boosters, but it has the effect of both sprint and kind of gliding.
It's skid, kind of like Tribes.
Yeah, I'd say like Tribes, except you don't really have the downward hill momentum Tribes thing going on here. But it's fun and it's great, and it brings out all my old Quake and Unreal things in my blood. That's what this is for me. It's just feeding it. And I love mech games anyway. I love big, heavy, machines in video games where there's like a lot of heft and movement and just like when you jump off a thing, you really feel it when you land and it kicks up debris everywhere.
Is that your fantasy?
Yeah.
To actually be in a mech?
Yes. Listen, the only warfare I would be interested in fighting in would be ones where we get our own mechs. Like around in a mech.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, yeah.
Not quite that big.
Did you guys see that? Did y'all see that knockoff Atlantic Rim or something that was on Netflix? Did y'all see that?
I'm sure it exists. I'm not going to watch it if that's your question. No,
I'm not asking that. I was just wondering if you'd seen the
Let me look it up. Let's look it up. See who's in Atlantic Rim.
I was flipping through and I was like, Atlantic Rim, what is this?
They do this all the time.
Indian Ocean Rim.
Yeah.
Right.
They do this all the time. There's like not Transformers, but Transmorphers or something.
Right. Some grandma is out. My son said he wanted something Rim.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Hold on. I don't see it. Where is it?
It's Atlantic Rim. It's an American science fiction monster film produced by the Asylum and directed by Jared Cohn.
Hold on.
They do those rip-off movies all the time on Netflix now.
Yeah. Snakes on a Plane. There was a Snakes on a Train that came out that wasn't anything to do with it.
Train's better.
Yeah. It might have been actually.
I'm sure there's probably a porn version as well. Not on Netflix.
Snakes in my pants.
Yeah. Snakes in your pants. I don't see it. Not here. I don't see it.
Look at all these M or F snakes in my pants.
Are you sure? It's not in here, dude. It doesn't matter.
It's Atlantic Rim.
Anyway.
I looked up Atlantic Rim. Atlantic Rim. Nothing.
Well, it's the thing because I'm looking right now on Google. Maybe it's on Hulu because they're advertising Hulu stuff.
It's probably Hulu. But the point is, Hollywood sweeps in and does stupid things. We can all agree on that.
Yes, it was Hulu.
Okay, fine. Hulu. That means commercials in your movie. Great.
That's right.
There's like one audience member is going, thank God, I know where it's at.
Yeah, now they can't go get it. Enjoy yourselves, everyone. All right, so Hawkins great, and I really do recommend it. And if it's out today like it's supposed to be, or whenever that happens, get on it because it's absolutely free. This is not a pay-to-play game at all. You can compete and have a great time with the core mech that you get. And
is this better than Mechs Online?
Mech Warrior Online? I think so. I played both. I did not like Mech Warrior Online. It felt really unfinished and really weird and janky. This does not feel weird and janky. This feels really tight and nice. And they've added stuff. They're going to keep adding things. I get the feeling every time I go there to their site, they've just like, all right, we're going to launch these 8 new features, and we're super excited. And I feel like they're in it to win it. They also have one of the best implementations of the Oculus Rift I've ever seen.
So wait a minute, is it free to play?
Yeah, totally free to play.
People in the chat room are saying it's $30.
No, it isn't. It's free to play.
I wonder if you had an account and it's free to play. I wonder if that's some kind of starter. But chat room, explain yourself.
There's a lot of them saying.
Are they all saying it costs now? Hold on.
$30.
I never paid for it. It was free.
Well,
me too.
Was it because it was? Oh, you know what? Sorry, I sound like I'm far away. Because I am.
Because I was far away.
Hold on a second. Mine just says play.
yeah, it's $30.
Oh, it is $30. But why?
I wonder if that is it free in the beta or something on Steam? Beta, Steam?
Maybe I'm confused because they do have ways to buy booster currency if you want to in the game, but it never feels like you have to or need to. Maybe the game was always supposed to be this way. I don't know. Maybe because I got in early way back in the day, I'm just in because I was an early beta tester or something. I don't know.
You don't know. Scott doesn't know. This week on the final score. Scott doesn't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on. I could be Yeah, I don't know.
Because it is it's by Hawken Nemesis bundle. Get instant access to Hawken and massive bundles of mechs and goodies.
So maybe what this is I think I know what this is. This just gives you a bundle package because you can buy these mechs and buy stuff for them if you want to spend real money. Maybe this is just their way of funding the early access because I know they were having a hard time making ends meet for the size of the project. So maybe that's what this is because this did not used to cost money. This was a free-to-play game. You could go get in. I mean, it was always beta, but hell, Gmail was beta until a couple of years ago. So it was always listed as that, but you could get in and there was never any hint of like, yeah, we're going to charge a straight-up entry fee and then...
Since you are, my email says, since you're an existing pilot, that's me, you can start playing early by redeeming your Steam key below. The code will give you immediate access to the Steam version of the game.
I really don't like that voice.
I hate that voice. That is a horrible, horrible voice.
It's just like really...
It makes me want to break things or punch somebody.
That's what the dude sent.
No, I know he did, but he didn't say it that way, did he?
He totally did.
They better not use him for like video quick looks of their game. That'd be a bad move. Here we see a oh yeah, see. Anyway, I don't know what's going on now. I'm very confused by this, but I think that's what it is. This is them saying, "Hey, kickstart us to help us do better with early access."
Right.
But eventually it'll be free to play because that's the model they've had since the beginning was free to play. I'm certain of this, and I never paid for it, so I own it.
You wish in the chat room is saying during the initial phase of early access, new pilots will be required to purchase bundles in order to play. They felt that it was necessary to help control the server load and offer the very best experience to all the players.
I could see that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't love that because I'd like more friends to get in for free. I would prefer that because I really want to get a clan going. But I also understand what they're saying, and I get why the people would use this. It's an interesting thing because it's early access, but the game's been going on for like a year or something on its own.
So you were a founding member. That's why you got in free.
That's why I'm in. Thank goodness, dude. That's $30 I can spend somewhere else.
Right. What is that? We didn't pay money, did we? Anytime
No, you're still in too. Then
baited in.
Brian, we got to play, dude.
I'm totally done. I'm putting it in now, man.
Install it. Well, don't do it now because it'll kill your bandwidth. But later, later, and then this weekend.
Yeah, right.
And Nicole can go shoot more people in Borderlands while we're driving mechs around.
That's fine.
We got to get you in there too. I want to do a little. They have a little clan mode where you can go with your buddies and it's that looks great. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I want to do that.
I've been waiting so long to play a game with you guys. It's ridiculous.
This will be the one. This will be it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Let's write down the date and the time.
All right, I'm in. Risk of Rain. I played that. That was on sale. And I thought, I didn't know what that was before. I thought it was an adventure game, kind of 8-bit looking at adventure game. I didn't know. And I looking through the description on the sale, and I went, the words rogue and like are being used here. Why don't I own this game? Because I buy all of those. That's just the rule. If it says roguelike in the description, by the way, all developers within the sound of my voice, if your game has that phrase in it, or that term,
Scott will give you a free advertisement here.
I'll buy your game and talk about it because that's my jam.
Right.
Is a good roguelike, and that's what this is, and it's fun. I like it a lot. I wish the controller support was a little tighter, but it's not bad. And you're a little 8-bit dude running around in a randomized world. It's like a planet. And you come out of your little shippy thing that's crash landed there.
Come out of your shippy.
And these alien guys in various types and sizes and speeds and all that sort of thing and abilities start kind of popping up out of the ground in places, and you shoot them, and you have special abilities that go with your gun and some kind of maneuverable moves and stuff. But it's all 2D kind of side-scrolly stuff. And you're a little tiny dude, like a little stick man. If you play it on easy, which I would recommend to start with because the game is hard. Even on easy, it's hard. So I would recommend that. But you unlock stuff kind of Rogue Legacy style so that later you can do more stuff when you go out, when you start over. But when you're dead, and you start another round, and it's always a different level. And again, roguelike. It's what I love. So one thing I was going to say about it was what? Oh, it is not for the faint of heart. Like if you do not, I just want to warn people, if that's not a kind of game you like, it's freaking hard. Like dudes just popping out of nowhere, and they're everywhere, and they're hard to beat, and it's hard. So anyway, played a bunch of that. Still on sale, I think. Right?
Right.
Like $5. It's cheap. Path of Exile. We've talked about it before. Not the first time we brought it up, right?
No.
But I revisited it. I had a level 9 or something in there before, and I kind of just got away with it, or got away from it and didn't do anything for a while. I felt like there was something up. I felt like it was unbalanced. I felt like I was dying too quickly on content that I was supposed to be able to handle at my level. Like there was a lot of just that stuff going on. I'm a solo Diablo player. Action RPGs,
Right.
I'm not really interested in co-oping in those games. I never have been. And I didn't want to do that here in order to enjoy it. And I felt like I was being forced to in a weird way. And that always pisses me off and puts me off. So I went away. Yeah, I went off for a while, came back, fired up a couple of days ago. Been some updates. So I thought, well, let's see what's going on. No problem. Right where I was at. Killed the thing I needed to. Got what I needed to. Everything was great. Everything felt better. Not easier, just better. Better balanced.
Right.
Better pacing. Something got tightened up there. I don't know what.
Something got tightened up.
I still think the skill tree looks like someone vomited, and then you're supposed to make sense of it. It's really confusing. If you want to see what I'm talking about, just Google Path of Exile skill tree, and then prepare to have your mind blown by that image.
It's a pretty good Metascore.
Oh yeah, people like it. It's good. And another free-to-play game done right in that.
Right.
It's all cosmetics. So if you want to have a cool effect when you do a certain spell, or if you want to have a nice pet running around with you, or your helmet to make a cool effect when it's on or something, those are the things you're paying for. There are, I want to say there are XP boosters, I think maybe, but you don't have to buy those. Anyway, the point is the game is completely 100% payable or playable without spending a dime. And they don't bar you from anything. There's no cooldowns you have to wait for. None of that BS. It is just straight up
stupid.
Here's what I think is really neat about that game. And then, I've talked about it before, but I think these are the things that are really making it kind of awesome for me. And that is that it's really, really dark. And I don't mean light-wise. I mean like dark fantasy. It's gritty. The dungeons feel like scary, dark places where the lighting effects really add to the feel of the place. I can't really describe why it feels this way, but there's just kind of a... What do I compare this to? I can only compare it to books I've read where there's been where they've gone to great lengths to sort of describe the terrible place you're in. They're visually...
Like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay,
Yeah.
the Game of Thrones, this was probably second book. I can't remember. But there was a scene where she was, the Queen of Dragons chickie, was she was in the weird mage building to find out, I don't know, she was in there to find out something about herself or something, but it turns out those dark mage dudes were just going to kill her or whatever. They're necromancers or something. And the way they describe that dark, wet, horrible place is how this game's dungeons feel to me. And I love it. I love it. It's not like scary, but just like they got the tone just perfectly. There's nothing about it that just feels off. And the music's just right for it and all that. So I really, really like it. I think it's great. The graphics are just really neat. A lot of care has been taken to, even when you go over and kick over a pot to see if there's something in it, the way it kind of breaks and stuff, it just feels like somebody took a bunch of time to work on that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I think Path of Exile is pretty awesome. The skill tree is crazy, and I can't really get my head around what I should be doing there. At some point, I'm sure I can respec or whatever if I've done something wrong.
So how do they monetize it? How do they make money?
It's all in-game purchases for cosmetic stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's pets and hats and effects and things like that. All stuff you don't need but are cool. You know what it's like? It reminds me of
Guild Wars.
Guild Wars 2. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
It's that model of that sort of stuff. So I think it works well in this case. And aside from the skill tree just being confusing and the fact that inventory is way too like playing Tetris. I hate the inventory system in it. But it's like it's old.
Inventory system like playing Tetris. That's
it's like old. Well, no, you know what I'm talking about. Like old Diablo. Not talking Diablo 3 or Torchlight or any of those where oftentimes your thing only takes up one grid spot in your inventory.
Gotcha.
It's the one where it's like, oh, a sword is this much longer, and the freaking other thing, and nothing. You got to move it around to make it all fit like a Tetris game.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Yeah.
They've done that, I think, on purpose. I feel like that's them saying, no, that's the way these games should be, and I'm saying, no, there are better ways, dude. There are way better ways. So I leave a lot of loot laying around. I don't actually pick up a lot of it because I don't have room.
Did you notice Steam rolled out tags? I just noticed this.
Yeah, I did. It's cool. It seems like it could be. I mean, they haven't. Yeah. There's no listings yet, right?
You click on free to play, and it will show you every single game that has been tagged free to play.
Let me see.
It's It makes sense. And you can narrow down the category to single, multiplayer, co-op, MMO.
Didn't they already do that though? That's not new.
I don't know. I've never noticed it before.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no, they did. That's all in there already. This is different.
Really?
Yeah, the tag thing isn't.
Mine's got new. It says recommended for you.
Yeah, well, that's different. No, this tag.
And you add your own tags.
If you click on the tag thing, it even says. It says, I can't read it over here.
Well, mine says with a big old arrow says new at the top of my Steam client. It says with my little avatar, and it says for you, recommended by Steam, popular among friends, recently updated, and then tags.
It is. The chat room is agreeing with me. Iceworm says it's
tags.
new as of yesterday. So now you can filter out all that early access crap, Scott.
Oh.
Crap.
Okay, so he's saying it just kicked in yesterday. Maybe I don't have the update because I'm not seeing any of what you're seeing. That's weird.
Are you on your PC right now?
Yeah, and I still see where it says. It still says, "Hey, start applying these to your games, and eventually we'll have categories for you." It's like saying, "Oh, these will come after you guys have done some work."
You need to update your Steam.
Yeah,
account.
apparently I thought it did automatically, but I guess I'm off. All right, well that makes sense. That's great. That's a totally cool thing, and they should totally implement that. That's great.
It's already implemented, so.
You know what they're doing? They're giving you the power. Well, you kind of just said it. They're giving you the power to filter the things the way you want to.
Yep.
Instead of them having to make a feature for every damn thing we want, we can just do it ourselves.
And you can even apply your own tags. So there's popular user-defined tags, and then you can even add more to it.
What's that rap song? I'm popping tags, something popping tags, whatever it is. All right.
Something poppin' tags.
I'm
really
I'm
the biggest song of 2013.
Was it?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't. I still don't.
The thrift store song.
Who does that?
Macklemore.
I got $20 in my pocket.
Popping tags with the tags.
Please don't, please.
Dude, wait, you're a big Macklemore fan over there, or Macklemore? What are they?
No, just don't.
What are they? Mackle? How do you say it?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and more. Got
Macaroni and more. Let's move on.
Wait, I want to. I'm trying to get with it. I'm trying to be hip with the kids.
Please don't be hip.
All right. It's not as bad as.
It's all right. Crap.
Well, not that one.
Don Cheeto.
Don Cheeto and
Dermot McRolney.
Dermot McRolney.
You're just gonna make my face about the color of these roses. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Beady 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 beep.
There we go. Jeez, I'm playing them all now. All right, good deal. Well, that's what I played. Oh, Dungelot on the iPad. Dungelot 2.
Yeah, I saw that. I want to pick it up. I haven't gotten it yet.
One was great. One of my favorite iOS games of all time, and it was $1.99 at the time, and was a great game. Still is a great game, and if you still have it, still play it because.
Who sent it to you?
Nobody. I just bought it.
You sent us the link, didn't you, Nicole? Didn't you tell us about it?
I don't remember.
Well, the new one, Dungelot 2, is free and doesn't cost you anything, and that's kind of okay, but also there's some problems. And I don't love. There's like a whole rest thing where you gotta you essentially spend energy doing things, and then when you've spent too much of it, you either got to pay to stay or come back
not
later.
Energy management.
I know, I hate those so much, but you can buy out of it with a one-time fee of like $3, and then you'll never do that part again.
Hey, we can stop annoying you if you just give us $3. $3. That's all we're asking. We'll stop annoying.
I really hate that model. I really hate it, and I'm really disappointed that one of my favorite games decided that its sequel would have that in there no matter how easy it is to buy out of it or not. It really bugs me. But
right. Just don't even offer. Just say, hey, it costs this much.
Yeah, just say it's a $3. You know what? Just say, yeah, just let me buy the game. I'm sick of this free-to-play stuff that's done wrong. There's some that do it right. And then you know what? In Hawken, I'm happy to spend money occasionally because I really like it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing things in this game, so I'm going to spend some money in here. They're earning my money, not this other way where they're forcing it.
Right. Don't pretend like it's free and then I get in there and you're all like, hey, man, you really need to buy in.
Yeah. Well, you always assume there's something to pay for if you decide to. But let me decide to. Don't make it so I can't even play the thing. Like, I don't understand the idea of wanting me to play a game that I can't actually play unless I pay. But then when does that end? Like, that I was talking about this on the instance. I don't like the idea that there's no end game to when I finish paying for your thing.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like,
that makes sense.
If the game is going to require me to pay, how long do I do that? Would it have been better if you just charged me $10 and I would have paid it up front? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Like, that's what I don't like about it is none of these things have terms.
Did you hear about the Plants vs. Zombie 2 update that they did and it just ticked everybody off?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's like, really?
You have to either
you set
pay-
the groundwork of the game when you first launch it. You can't just start messing crap around.
No, dude, EA is money grubbing the hell out of this stuff. It's killing me what they're doing. Thank goodness the good Dungeon Keeper is now free on Good Old Games. We'll talk about that in the news, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, Dungelot 2 on the surface, though, seems like it's pretty good, a nice upgrade generally. I just don't like some of these weird pay hooks, and I'll report more next week when I've had more time with it. But I love that game. The first one's amazing. So if you hate the second one, go play the first one. All right, Brian, what do you're playing something that looks like something I'd order at a taqueria here. What is this?
Right. All right. So, every once in a while I like to break out my Humble Bundles and see what I have back in the way back bank.
Yeah.
And I did. I found one of them. I'm like, what is this Osada crap? And so I hadn't played it. And it's from the creators of Sam Rosa and what was that other one that I like so much?
I haven't heard of. What's Sam Rosa?
That's that.
Oh,
that little guy with the feet, the footy pajamas.
Yep. You told me about this. We've talked about it on the show. I remember now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammer Roast is what it is, or something like that.
Sammer Roast.
And Macanerma, remember that game?
Yeah, I like that game.
So all these games they make, I can't pronounce any of them. All right. So anyway.
Oh, they had the other one with the plants where you. That's not what this is it?
No, that's not. That's Botanic. No, I think you're talking about Botanical.
Botanical. I thought that was also them, not them.
It could be.
I thought it was the Macanarian people. Well, anyway.
It may be. Anyway, this Osada thing is weird.
Okay.
First of all, you can play it online for free now, but I got a code, so I was able to download it and play it offline. It's just a flash game, basically. You point, you click, and things happen. It's you're basically you're hunting around. You're just hunting around on the screen looking for something. What makes this game kind of work for some reason? I don't know why it does, but I just kept playing it. I played it all the way through, which is not a very long game.
Yeah.
But basically, they have like these black and white pictures of like these old Indians, like real Indians, American Indians.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say real Indians. I'm sorry.
Well, you meant because you don't like the India Indians very much, so you meant real.
Well,
Indians,
no, I love all Indians, but in America, when we say Indians, we generally are referring to
Native Americans.
Anyway,
yeah,
right.
That's why people started saying Native Americans. But yes, go ahead.
Right, Native Americans. Okay, so it's got some Native Americans, got some cowboys. But anyway, these pictures look like they were taken, I don't know, from some kind of public domain site.
Yeah.
But and then they have those are placed on top of these bodies. Do you remember watching America's Funniest Home Videos? And sometimes they would place, what's his face's head on top of a body.
Who's
Kinda looks
what's
like
his
that.
face? The guy from Full House?
No, the other one.
Oh, the newer guy.
Bob
The
Saget?
Dancing with the Stars guy. That would be Full House. Cut it out. No,
wait,
the Dancing with the Stars guy.
Right. I know who you mean.
Skinny McDermott.
He used to be Skinny McDermott. Used to be on. He used to be on Nickelodeon. Do a lot of slime shows. That's the guy, right? No?
Right. Anyway,
No,
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
I think it's my smiles. So anyway, not related. Anyway, basically, you've got this constant rhythm thing going on in the background, and you click on characters' heads or body parts, and so they kind of like add into these sound effects that are going on, and you'll have this every once in a while. You'll have this weird flash animation conversion of the characters' faces and stuff. It's a really weird game.
Yeah, it sounds
really weird.
How'd you hear about it? How'd you even know to get it?
Well, it's the Humble Bundle thing. Like I said,
yeah.
I was going through my Humble Bundle pack, going, "What's in here? What's in the bottom of the bag here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this? I don't know. I played it all the way through. It's really weird.
Oh, you beat it?
Drop some acid. Well, you don't really beat it. It's more like you kind of go along for a ride.
You sort of
this
see
is
it.
more,
yeah.
This is more like an art kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of artsy.
I love it. Oh.
Oh, okay.
But it's like taking an acid trip or something. I'm trying to avoid comparing it to the Monty Python type of animation. Remember those little the foot?
You
and
don't have
stuff
to
coming
avoid
down?
that. That's fine. You can compare it to that.
It's kind of something like similar to that, but it's really weird.
I
Play
think
it.
those are fine inspirations for game developers. They can make games about that. That's fine.
So while I was digging around in there, I stuck my hand with a safety pin in the bottom of my Humble Bundle pack. I also found I also found gratuitous space battles, which I was actually pretty excited about when I back in the day when I wanted to play this. This game's been around since what, like
I have it as well. It's all right.
2010, 2009, something like that. It's been out for a while.
Dual stick shootery thing.
No, not even close.
No.
Nope, this falls in. That's what I thought too, because I thought, hey, this is that dual stick shooter game, because that's what I thought it was. No, sir. No, sir. It is actually more akin to tower defense.
Oh, great. Well, I'm out then.
Well, but it's not. It's actually it's pretty fun. You basically take your hull frame, your little. You build your own ships. We actually get a few ships when you start, but you can build your own ships, and those ships have hexagon shapes and square shapes, and based upon that, this thing gets really descriptive. By the way,
really,
if you've played the game, the tutorial is like 40 minutes, and that's usually more than I can stomach.
Do you say tutorial or tutorial? How do you say it?
Diorama.
No, say it. Say it. I want to hear you say it.
Tutorial.
Oh, you say it right.
Tutorial.
Or you say, I don't even say it's right. I just mean you say it like I do. I say tutorial as well.
Right. And so the tutorial.
My dad would say tutorial. My dad would say, "Hey, you read that tutorial?" Like
your tutorial rural.
I don't think that's right. Anyway.
So you get to make decisions about how many people it takes to run the ship, and the power, how much power couplings you have, and you get to lay out your lasers and your your little missiles and everything. So basically is you micromanage the crap out of these ships that you build, and then you put them on the playing field, which is a space scene, which is, it's got a planet in it sometimes. Sometimes it's in front of the cosmos. Interesting, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I spent a good hour and a half playing this game.
I have this. I don't know why I don't remember what it was or how it played. It's in my library. It's right there.
It's not like tower defense in some ways. I think it's more like Civ. To me, it's more like a Civ, because yes, it is. You make all your plays before you release your turn, but for the most part, there's a lot of important decisions you have to make. A lot of resource management, much more so than your typical tower defense, which is more like, we'll place this shooty gun here and place that shooty gun there.
Shooty guns. That's a game I'd buy.
Absolutely. Buy that.
People may notice that we do a lot of Steam talk on the show and iOS and things, and I think they just need to be reminded there's a reason behind that. There's a reason we're not talking about the latest Xbox One or PS4 title or even Nintendo title, because there's nothing coming out right now. Like, it's really, really
dry.
Desert. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. But on the PC, there's stuff every damn day.
What, Thief is going to be out next, right?
Yeah, that'll be a big deal. That's on everything. Something else too. Oh,
PlayStation Plus has been pushing some pretty good stuff. But
they've been doing all right.
It's just rehash stuff mostly. I mean, it's
a lot
like
of stuff you already had, or it's designed for PS3 owners or something like that. But there's a Second Son's coming up pretty quick on the PS4.
Yes.
360 freaking Xbox One's got Titanfall coming up pretty quick. There was a big beta thing yesterday on Twitch that had like 50,000 simultaneous viewers at one point, watching people do that thing, and that looks good.
How many viewers?
50,000, I want to say, something like that. There was a lot of simultaneous people. Any more than that, and Twitch is probably going gulp. But I just think it's weird that there's like hardly anything on those platforms, and the PC is every day going whoop, blip, blip, just barfing them on me.
Here's more junk.
Yep, more stuff to play.
Humble Bundle.
So many indie games. Yeah, this week's Humble Bundle's pretty good. You got your Civ stuff going on. You got your Civ 4 and your 3 and your 5.
That's almost done. And then last week was the Double Fine. I picked up a couple of those.
And what was included in the Double Fine? Was it all their old stuff?
Psychonauts. It's not the new game, but there was an opportunity to get in, I think, on a beta game that they had a whole voting thing. It was really confusing to me. Did you see it?
No, I missed it.
They're taking a break in between chapter 1 and 2 of Broken Age to work on a game, and they community voted it, and I think it is the guy from Adventure Time, his idea.
Oh, is it Pendleton Ward, or is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So they're working on, and I'm having a hard time remembering the name of it, but
I love Pendleton
I don't think
Ward.
it's still. Oh no, it's still going. Amnesia Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
I'm not buying. I'm not.
Was that him? I didn't know that.
I think so, because I was reading about it and it said Pendleton Ward on it.
I'll never play that game.
No.
Amnesia Fortnite? Hell no.
Why not?
Because it's scary.
That
Is
sounds
it?
scary.
Amnesia is the scary game, isn't it?
No. This is Double Fine.
No.
Yeah,
Well, what are they making?
Sweet.
Yeah, if you go to humblebundle.com/Double Fine, it talks about their opening their game
it's
to
their
the public.
thing. It's their right. It's their developers like showcase where they all sit around one night and go, "Wouldn't it be cool?" And then they make games based on that, like that Space Station
and people
DS9 or whatever the hell it is.
it.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 or 3 games on Steam right now that are early access versions of what came out of that stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry, I got confused. I'm thinking Amnesia game.
I might be confusing Pendleton Ward in this, but
No.
I remember reading something about it.
It says something about that in this article.
Oh, yeah,
It also talks about
Guest
Little
project
Pink
leader.
Best and it's looking pretty cute. I'm looking at watching a video right now.
He is a bearded man, that guy. I know all about his show's amazing and all that stuff's great, but I didn't realize what a beard he had. That's an amazing beard. My daughter
Good job, Pendleton Ward. Way to grow facial hair.
He worships everything he makes, or my daughter does. Just loves everything about him. Okay, well, good. Very nice.
Okay, well, also in in my gameplay this week,
oh my gosh, that was annoying.
Right, I had right,
Yeah.
and my final game that I played this week. Of course, I've been playing a Tiny Death Star for the iOS, and this week, I've kind of fallen off the Imperial Death Star there a little bit because I haven't been playing very much. But this week they have this whole they're trying to service to the Empire, so they're demanding supplies for the Empire. So we're all dumping stuff in as a community.
I'm glad you're taking care of that, man, because I got no time.
And, so that's what I'm doing. I'm on my Imperial levels, which are my lower levels, and I'm clicking away. I'm like every 15, 30 minutes, click, tappy, tap, tap. It's going good, Scott.
Good.
It's going real good. I'm going to be a hero.
Good.
I'm going to be a hero, Scott.
Someone needs to be. If not you, who? And if not now, when?
Then, there.
Right.
Done.
What?
That's what I've been
They
playing
don't
this
care
week.
about you, Brian.
No, they don't.
Shut up, Nicole. Go play your Tap Tap Simpsons out.
Listen, Tap Tap. Do you guys hear? I told you last week, Tap Tap made more money for EA last year than any other game they made. That's insane.
Tapped
crazy.
out, you mean?
Tapped out. What'd I say? Tap Tap?
We've talked about that before.
Have we talked about that?
Yeah.
It still bugs me. It makes me mad. Nicole, what did you play this week?
So we talked about a game a long time ago called Gone Home.
Yeah.
And I got stuck, and I finally went back and I finished it.
Gone
And
Home.
it wasn't what I expected it to be.
This is on the today's Steam deal.
It's on sale right now.
It's a first-person storytelling, pick up stuff,
Yeah,
read a
it's
letter.
about a girl that comes home from college, and she is reading notes and diary entries from her younger sister, who, you unravel this. And I don't want to say the story because if you really are interested, but here's the thing. You get an idea that there's a ghost in the house. And I just kept on thinking that this ghost was going to like jump out, or I was going to see something weird, but none of that happened.
You're not the first person who said this. I think the game is just creepy and weird by its nature, and people expect it to be supernatural at some point.
Like, I had all this anticipation. I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn this corner and something's going to jump out at me. And nothing ever did. And it was just so...
Not disappointing, just unexpected, right?
I wanted that release. I wanted that anticipation release.
Have Mark run in and scare you.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in the
Look what
game.
I got in my
I know
pants.
a lot of people loved it because it was a whole narrative story, and you explored the house and you unlocked and found codes, and
It's on a lot of people's top 10s from last year.
it's not on mine.
Yeah. That's too bad. You always
So-
wanted to be scared and you weren't.
And-
I could have told you, by the way, that none of that ever happened because somebody had told me already. I should have warned you. Then you
That's
wouldn't have been
all right.
sad. You'd just be like, oh, okay, so I'm just exploring and trying to unravel the mystery.
It was just anticlimactic.
yeah.
If that's kind of sums up that game. Like, oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Do you know who's in it? Guest voice? Check it out.
Don Cheeto.
Don Cheeto was in it.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Cheetos.
Don Cheeto is not in it. All right. Guacamelee.
yeah.
I can't wait to hear how much you love that game as much as I do.
So I remember you playing it, and I'm like, I really need to play this game. And a listener, Jenny, gifted it to me, and I finally got a got my hands into it, and it's awesome. I love this game so much. It's
good?
so much fun, and I'm just having a blast with it. You know, fun artwork, fun colors, the combination moves that you have, the whole platformer, kicking chickens, all of it. I love it.
Is this a Steam version you got?
Yeah, I got the Steam version, and the tone of it, it's really a fun game.
It's a hoot. At first you kind of think, oh, this is going to be just so like stereotypic Mexican wrestler story. And it kind of is, but they do it so lovingly.
Yes.
It never is offensive. It always feels right. It feels like a fantasy world you'd want to live in.
Yeah, totally.
Good.
I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah,
so
it's a great game.
I highly recommend Guacamelee if you haven't already picked it up. It's one of those games that I'm sure it was missed by a lot of people.
Yeah,
so
I loved it, and it was it's a great PlayStation game because it's crossplay. You can have it on both. So if you've got PlayStation hardware and you want to do it that way, you totally can. Play it on your PS3 or your other one, your Vita, or it's on Steam. That's good.
Yep.
All right.
And then Neff sent me Gravity Badgers.
Oh, Neff, he's cool. We like him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love Neff.
So, and he wasn't sure. He's like, I'm not sure if this is a good game, but here you go. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try.
Gravity Badgers. What is it?
It's not a good game.
What is it? What is Gravity and Badgers doing together?
So
Grabbers.
you play the son of a badger in space.
Okay.
And you have a jetpack, and and it's the kind of Angry Bird style where it's each board, and you got to get 3 stars, or you got to collect the orbs or whatever. But it gets increasingly hard.
Yeah.
So the idea is that you sling the baby badger across the space, collect orbs, and then as you get further along, you have to combat planets, and there's gravity pull and gravity push. And I just got frustrated with it because I couldn't get past this planet. It kept on sucking me into its orbit, and I would go round and around in circles until I crashed into the planet. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
Not a good time.
I didn't like it.
Sorry, Neff.
Sorry, Neff.
Neff sent me a Valley Without Wind 1 and 2, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Yeah.
Neff sent me the big bird, the big middle finger. Got no games from
you,
Neff.
Scott Jensen.
That's not true. He gave a bunch of donated ones to Daryl on the morning stream once. So he owes me nothing. Well, that's great. And you've been playing New Vegas and Borderlands 2 again. How's that Valentine's DLC thing?
It's short but fun. And it's Moxie who's the hot bartender. She has a little heart on her boob, and her sister Ellie,
The boob.
and there's a whole clan war in the main game, and you need to bring the clan together. So we're trying to bring the clan together. You're making a love potion, and the last boss fight. I mean, because it's really just small little missions, and then you have one big boss fight, and the big boss fight is pretty hard because it's against the Goliaths in the game, and the Goliaths are they if you don't kill them right away, they recharge and they go level up.
Oh.
So and they get harder and harder, and so you're trying to kill 2 Goliaths, the girl and the male couple. Anyway, it just gets hard, and I haven't beat it yet because it's so damn hard because they keep bringing each other back to life. So and then they level up, and then
this constant release of new DLC. That's so cool. If you're into that game, I feel like that's the smart thing to do. How much is that DLC?
$2.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's fun. It gets you back into the game. Gets you back into the world.
Well,
some funny jokes.
It's crazy how they've extended that game.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, there you have it. Let's step swiftly into the news.
Valkyrie needs food badly.
I need food.
Halo 2 Anniversary Edition coming this year, says Master Chief voice actor.
What?
Yeah. He says it's coming.
But how did he say it?
He said, Cortana, undo my zipper. No, I don't know I don't know how he said it. He said what I said. Oh, he had to do some clarification. So there's been an update to this story. He says, what I said was, I think you're ahead of yourself on H5. I have read some things online. You could look forward to an H2 anniversary edition maybe this year, but I have no official information one way or the other. The actor's name is Downs, is his last name. He told this to IGN. I was just mentioning some things I had read online about Halo 2. I have no idea if there will be an anniversary edition, and I didn't mean to leave that impression. What that means is Microsoft got all over his case for saying something.
Yeah.
So, big deal.
We have several voice actors in our community, and they have to be super careful what they say because people look at them and go, "You would know."
Yeah, because you recorded lines.
You would be the first person to know.
Remember
Tell us.
Batman Origins or whatever the deal was, and Kevin Conroy's like, he said something about something he wasn't supposed to, and he had to backpedal like crazy after he said it.
Yep.
Yeah, this stuff happens. I would not be surprised. They did well with Anniversary Edition for regular Halo. I'm sure Halo 2 being all up-resed and everything would do just fine. So, sure. Why not?
It was fantastic on my Xbox One.
The original Dungeon Keeper. The original Dungeon Keeper is free on goodoldgames.com for two reasons. One is
you can slap your imps that you love.
Yeah. And partially because EA sucks and the version on iOS is so disappointing that you want to kill somebody.
Do you think this was truly an answer to that? That was like, are you kidding me?
I do.
Are you kidding me?
I totally think it is. Good old games. They're gamers. They know what's good and they know how to take advantage of some PR. So they put up for the Valentine's Day weekend only. Good old games has the original Dungeon Keeper absolutely for free. And that's kind of awesome.
Second one you can pick up the second one also for like $1.50.
Yeah,
both of them.
$1.50. Yeah.
Both of them fun games.
So the whole first game, the second game, those are amazing games. They're really well done, and they hold up. And even Peter,
much better than the iOS thing.
Well, dude, the iOS thing is bad. It's just straight up bad. Peter Molyneux, who created this game, the first game, came out and said that thing is garbage and people shouldn't buy it.
Come out and said, I wonder how he did that. Did he have like a press announcement where he had walk up to a bunch of mics and go, "No, this sucks," and then he walked back to his little
Mr. Microphone at a skating rink is what I heard.
Oh, okay, that's what
That's how he deals with it.
That's how you come out.
Yeah, of course. Well,
right.
Yeah. January MPD numbers are in. PlayStation 4 leads in hardware quite a bit actually, and the Xbox One is selling more actual games on it. Nintendo software saw a slight bump. 3DS is up 6%. Wii U is up 26%. Both numbers are kind of normalized. Say what?
All right, that's pretty good.
No, that's good, right? You want them to do well,
right?
I don't want them to do badly. They should
do better.
You should do goodly. Call of Duty Ghosts led the month in sales with NBA 2K14 and Battlefield 4 right behind that. Top 10 new physical retail sales can be found after the break, and you can go see this in the show notes when Paul gets them up. But it's interesting in that there are more titles to digitally purchase on the Xbox right now than there are on the PS4. But there are way more PS4s in the wild than Xboxes right now. So, of course, Microsoft's touting that statistic as significant. Sony's like, no, look, we sold the most hardware. It's going to be an interesting year. These guys just need to start getting actual games out so we can see how this is going to play out. We bought into them. People have spent a bunch of money, so now it's time to give us games we want. You slow ass.
We want games. We want games.
And they have to hurry because people will just lose interest. They'll get on their dad's computer
Brian's
and go.
Just going to sit back and watch it all unfold until around Christmas 2014. Then he'll bounce.
Yeah, but me and Nicole in a couple of months will be playing Second Son, and you won't be.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't care because I'll be playing some lame-ass game I got in my humble bundle.
Yeah, you can play your Ouya. They're giving $25 gift certificates to people who buy an Ouya now, so you can buy stupid games for it, too.
Don't hate because you don't have any games to play.
Kidding.
I hate it. I'll be outright spoken about it. I think that thing's garbage. Let's see what else. No contest today. No emails.
Not even.
Did you get something in the chat room?
Was I supposed to?
A PM.
Did you get a BM in the bathroom? Did you get a BM? Did you?
Oh, we can give away a Xbox One beta key for Titanfall if we want. Should we do that?
What? Now that's a contest.
Dragos Kai in the chat room is giving it away. Should we give it to somebody in here?
Does anyone have an Xbox One?
I don't.
In the chat room?
You don't.
I don't have an Xbox
Who
One.
cares? Can I sell it on eBay?
No.
No.
So who in the chat room a minute later, because they get this so delayed now. When you guys hear us, tell us who wants one, and Nicole, pick one of your names, and we'll give it to you. Because I like Nicole's taste in picking people or something.
Randomly.
Hold on a second.
tasted picking people.
We got to add Casey to this phone call.
Burp, burp, burp.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't go
Oh.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Here we go.
To go.
Hey, everybody. It's Casey Banta. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Casey comes on the show, and he does a little quiz. At least when we record at normal time, so he knows when to be here. Not his fault. And we try to answer it. It's usually a game that somebody picked the week before, almost always. And I don't remember what it was last time. So where are we at? What are we doing?
Let's see, where are we at? I believe Nicole picked this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she picked one of the best games ever, Super Mario 3.
Oh, gosh. That's right. We
yes.
talked about the Bullet Brothers or whatever and all that stuff.
That's right.
All right. Well, lay it on us.
All right, Super Mario 3, arguably the best game ever to grace the NES, featured 8 worlds, each with a different theme. Name all 8 themes, and I'll give you a hint. One of them is not a pleasure planet.
Okay. So this is not multiple choice.
No, this is a team question.
Oh, my gosh. I don't remember this. Okay, let me try it. I'll try it. Oh, we're doing it together?
Yeah, you can go for Scott.
All right. Pirate.
Pirate.
Tell me.
Pirate is not a level in Super Mario.
Son of
3.
a Scott
I thought it was
Johnson?
a pirate. The whole ending thing is a pirate theme, isn't it? With the bullets and the ships and the boats and stuff?
No, you're thinking of Goonies.
I'm always thinking of Goonies. Won't somebody please think of Goonies?
Right.
All right, I guess I'm out. Brian?
Bullet World.
Shite. There's no way you get that right.
Bullet World is incorrect.
Son of a.
Bullet World. Although I'm sure if you drove around enough of Arizona, you'd find a place called Bullet World eventually. But anyway, no offense to Arizona, Nicole. All right, Nicole's turn then.
Save our bacon, Nicole.
Nicole?
Nicole, she left. She's
muted.
She's like, ah.
I sneeze. I was
Oh.
sneezing, so I muted myself. Sorry.
All right, you're fine.
Say the question again, because I was distracted with the. So I have to name a world in Super Mario 3.
Yeah, all 8 of them is what you're supposed
They
to
have
do.
a theme. Each world has a theme, and I
Theme.
said Bullet World, and apparently that wasn't correct.
Yeah.
Even though I clearly remember.
Underwater.
Water is close enough. There's an ocean world.
Oh, okay, good. Keep going. Keep going. And I guess she
7 more,
wins either
Nicole.
way, but. Or does she lose if she can't get all 8?
No, you all win or you all lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does she have to answer all of them, or are we still round tabling it? Where we
She's
kinda...
the only one left, so she's got to
so
name
one
all 8
and
of
you're
them.
out.
Yeah.
I would have been a smart ass on my first one then.
Yeah, I was wondering why you went right to Bullet World.
Desert.
Desert is a world in Super Mario 3.
Okay.
6 to go.
Underwater desert.
6 more. No stress. No pressure.
Elements.
Fire. I don't know.
Yes.
There's no fire world in
I
Super
don't know.
Mario 3. I'm sorry.
Water world,
Aw.
fire world,
We did not do well.
wind world.
So now that we got it all wrong, are you going to tell us the right ones though?
Sure.
All right.
There's World 1 is grassland or plains. World 2 is
I could have made
desert.
that up.
Okay.
World 3 is the ocean or water world. World 4 is giant world. World 5 is the sky world. World 6 is the ice world. I also would have accepted snow or frozen.
Okay.
World 7 was the pipe maze or pipe world. And World 8 was Koopa's castle.
Oh, I should have known that because the castle's always. I just thought it was a pirate ship at the end, wasn't it? Why do I think that? Why do I think there was a ship?
Well, each world ends with an airship.
Oh, that's what it is. They were airships. Yeah, that's where my head's at.
That was Sega.
It's been so long, dude. I can't tell you how long it's been. I should go watch one of those speed runs just to remind myself how long or where it's at. All right. Well, that was horrible. Who gets to pick next week's?
I'm so sorry. It's Brian's turn to pick the game.
Yay!
Pick it, Brian. Pick it.
Super Mario 4.
Oh my gosh. First of all, there is no Super Mario 4.
I know. Let's see here. Nah, let me think here. Games that I enjoyed as a child. And we've already done Contra, right? Crap!
Contra crap.
Have we?
I think we have.
Actually, I agree. I never liked Contra.
I think we did. Yeah.
It sounds like something we would have done. Have we done? Man, this is always the toughest part. We did Mario Tennis the other week, didn't we?
No, golf.
No, we
Wait,
did
golf.
Mario Golf.
Yeah, you could do
Mario
tennis.
Tennis then.
All
Mario
right.
Tennis. Let's keep the whole Nintendo theme going.
Which one do we have to pick? I guess any of them. Let's do that. Because there's going to be some common themes in there.
Right.
Okay, I'll just go with the first one.
Like,
And so help me, don't ask me worlds.
you can say, what is the worst character in all the Mario group games? And the answer is a simple one. Do you guys know the answer?
Luigi? What?
No. Waluigi and it's a tie. It's a tie with him and freaking who's the girl that isn't Peach? What's her name?
Strawberry.
Daisy.
Brenda. Oh, Daisy. That's it.
Brenda.
You have
I like
the-
Brenda better.
Your dog's named after her.
I know. That's how little I think of Daisy, the character in the video game. All right, so that's it. We'll look at Mario Tennis next week. Casey Banta on Twitter. Always fun to do this, man. You'll be back next week to do it again?
For sure, unless you stealth change the day and don't tell me.
I'm going to try not to do that ever again. We'll see how I go. See you later. Okay.
Hey, we got a winner for the
Winner,
Titanfall.
chicken dinner. Okay, hold on. I'm going to copy that out. Who's our winner?
Maximum.
Maximum.
I already sent him the key.
Oh, you did? Okay, so we're
Yeah.
good. All right,
Yep, I got it.
congratulations. You now are in the beta for...
His wife just gave him a Xbox One today for Valentine's Day.
No way, that's
Oh.
not perfect.
Aw.
That's good timing.
Yeah.
All right. The worst-
Also, a little jealous.
Ralph says the worst character is post-op Luigi. Great. Fantastic.
So thanks again to Dragos Kai for the key.
Yeah, it was nice. Thank you very much. Okay, where are we now? Old school.
We're time for some old school.
Yeah.
We're kicking it old school.
Time for old school. Old video game. Something we remember from the past, maybe fondly, maybe not so fondly, but one way or the other, we're talking about it. It's Manic Miner. This is originally a ZX Spectrum game. I had recommended this one for the show today because I played it on a friend's ZX Spectrum, and I was jealous he had one and I didn't.
Wow, you made my ears bleed with this.
Oh, the intro is the worst. It's really something fierce.
Man.
We'll play that in a minute, and you're going to be shocked. Brian is not wrong about that.
It is. Oh, and you sent me a link to an where you could play it online.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, first of all, Manic Miner is, oh my gosh, such an overload of sensory graphics and
it's bad
audio and everything. And that website was no better.
Yep. This was created by a single dude, Matthew Smith, released for by Bug Bite, the publisher. In 1983, later released by Software Projects. It is the first in the Miner Willy series and is among earliest titles that are a platform game, one of the earliest platform gaming titles, kind of what Mario became and sort of dominated. The game itself is inspired by the Atari 800 game Miner 2049er. Oh, Lord, that's terrible. It has been since ported to numerous home computers and video game consoles. At the time, its standout features included in-game music and sound effects, which nobody else really had at the time, excellent playability, and colorful graphics.
And teddy bears.
Yeah, and teddy bears. Those were there. They're not so nice, though.
No.
Spectrum Video Display allowed the background and foreground colors to exchange automatically. This was kind of a big deal at the time, and it seemed like a big whoop. I was just a kid, but I remember wanting one of these real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Manic Miner was placed at number 25 in your Sinclair official top 100 Spectrum games of all time. Not 100 best games of all time. Let's see. It was voted number 6 in 100 of the top... of all time in the same issue. It was a winner of the Golden Joystick Award for Best Arcade Style Game by Computer and Video Games Magazine in March of 1983.
Right.
So it did all right.
It has a lot of complexity to such a very simple game. This little screen.
Yeah, I think you have to give it credit for that because it was ahead of itself and nobody else had really done anything quite like it. Here is the horrible intro sound to that game and then some of its actual gameplay sound. So
cover your ears.
Cover your ears for this one. It's real bad. And this is intentional. This is the actual game. This isn't us just screwing around or it's not a glitch. This is what they played. So here you go. You're going to give us all a seizure, man.
No.
Oh, gosh. All right, enough of that business.
Horrible.
That's horrifying. But
That
it was
hurt my
back.
ears.
It was back in the day when stuff wasn't figured out. Nicole, I got a question for you. Are you sensitive to ear stuff? Like if you can hear small whines and things other people can't hear?
No.
Oh.
Why?
Because I
Just marks.
I have this app for my phone,
Yeah.
that plays like dog whistle level stuff.
Yeah, that's like younger kids can hear it because of
Yeah.
the there's like a thing that as you get older it goes away.
So I go in this room to annoy
It's called your
everybody.
hearing.
I go in this room to annoy everybody. I turn that thing on, and all the kids in the room suddenly just grab their ears, right? All the kids do. And I'm thinking, aha, kids. But then I notice a bunch of adults, younger than me, but still, a bunch of adults are grabbing their ears. And then I notice people my age and older are grabbing their ears. And then I notice that somebody in his 70s is grabbing his ears.
Oh, really?
And I can't freaking hear it.
You want to try it out on us?
I'm going to go deaf. That's
Well,
what
the
it
thing-
feels like.
The thing is with those, I can't hear necessarily the tone that people are probably hearing, but the ear pressure, my ears just like freak out and it starts giving me a headache.
Yeah. Well, really? So you can sense it at least, though.
Yeah, I mean it's there. It's enough to make me go, oh, what is going on?
Are you
It's
playing
like,
it right now?
No, I'm going to play it. I'm going to find it here and play it for you.
Wonder if we'll get it through the.
You should be able to hear it through there. The frequency should be able to
Skype?
pick up. So here we go. Why won't it download?
Which one are you using?
The one I own. You know,
Annoying
I
sounds.
guess I'll do this one. I don't know why they're both. Okay, here we go.
The one
I'm really curious about this because when you said that, it reminded
I've never
me.
even tried this before.
Yeah, when you said that, it reminded me. Oh, I wonder if she's like me. Okay, so here it is. Okay, can I just play it? How do I do it? Sorry, hold on. Continuous timer. Go. No. What was? Okay.
It's the one that you own.
Can you hear it?
No.
What?
But there's a lot of things going
about
on.
now?
I mean, you're talking about through Skype and is we're.
Shut up, Brian.
How about now? How about now? Can you hear it?
No.
Do you want to know
Look,
why?
and Carter is in the other room between two walls, and she just yelled, "Dad, stop it!"
You're not going to be able to hear it because your headphones aren't going to reproduce the signal.
Oh.
All right, how about this one?
What app is it? And I'll download it.
All right, how about this one? Hold on. Can you hear that?
No.
Yes.
All right, it's
You
called-
hear it?
You
Yeah.
hear
Oh,
that, Brian? Brian,
The
you have
chat
good
room-
ears.
The chat room is saying they can hear it.
They
I
can
don't
totally hear
crap.
that. I don't either. Nicole, you and I we're best friends now because screw these guys.
Awesome.
I like somebody else who's going as deaf as I am.
I went to too many rock concerts, I think.
Yeah, I did too. Honestly, I think that's my problem. I saw Kiss and they ruined me.
I saw Alice Cooper, Bon Jovi. Yeah, I was a big concert.
I was really into that.
Aerosmith.
I saw Wasp open for Van Halen in '84. It was great. '85, I guess.
I saw Skid Row opening for Bon Jovi.
'86, maybe. Oh my gosh, the chat room can totally hear it. That's cracking me up.
They're like,
All
ah,
right,
stop
sorry.
it."
And someone at home on the podcast is going to hear it too. I wish I had your ears, people. I really do.
I don't even know what it sounds like. I wonder what it sounds like.
I don't know. I would love to know. I think it just gives you a headache and makes you want to run. That's it. We're done. This is the show,
Sorry.
and we appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with us this fine day. If you'd like to be a part of the show, podcast at finalscoreshow.com is the email address. Finalscore at finalscoreshow.com is the address, is the website. On Twitter, TFS Show. You can find me at Scott Johnson, Brian at the Brian Dunaway, and Nicole at Nicole Spag. Nicole, Nerd Parents went up today or something?
Nerd Parents goes up on Wednesday, though I am going to be releasing some little mini Nerd Parents.
Many nerd parents like it.
So we have a lot of questions that come in. So I'm recording like little 10-minute audio clips on the
great.
solicited advice. So the episodes don't go an hour and a half. So I'm
Right.
kinda
It's
breaking
hard to do
stuff
that.
up.
Trust me. Ugh.
Yeah, totally.
We're pretty on time on this show, but it's hard.
So yeah, we're having fun with Nerd Parents. I
That's
love
great. Nerdparents.com. And, of course, Nicole Spag on Twitter. The Ladies of Elite this weekend.
Yep. Morning stream.
Morning stream on
Recommendals.
Wednesdays. Yep.
Don
Those are always good.
Cheeto.
Don Cheeto. That other guy whose name I just forgot.
Dermot McRolney.
McRolney. That's the guy.
Don Cheeto.
And her yelling things like,
Crap!
all right, anyway.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know what that came from.
me neither. Who
Brian,
knows?
what are you doing? What's going on? Tell people where they can find more Brian.
Nothing.
Brian.
I'm
Film
not
sack.
doing anything,
Film
Scott.
sack this weekend. We got a good. We're watching The Last Stand.
We're doing the film sack. We love that. We had a great show last week. We watched an oldie but a goodie.
Yep.
What was it? The angriest red planet.
The angry red planet.
Yeah, the angry red fissure.
Yep.
And it was awesome and incredible, and can't wait to watch some more old ones. But yeah, we are going to watch that the Governor
New
make
one.
a-
Yeah, it's totally.
make a
In fact, this will be
return.
the newest thing we've seen from time it opened till when we did a show. That's really
right,
weird.
right. totally stoked about that. Also have a couple of comics coast to coast going up very shortly. So keep an eye on that for Monday.
Yeah, and all the stuff we talked about will be on the Frog Pants mega feed, so check it out there. Trying to think if there's anything else. I can't think of anything. If anybody out there is playing Hawken and wants to do a little team stuff, email me and let me know, or find me on Twitter because I would like to do that. And Brian, you're invited because you got an invite. You're in.
Downloading it now.
Eventually, Nicole will be in there too. That's it. We're done. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Current Geek coming up next, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. So much fun. Oh my gosh. You all right, Brian?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Freaking me out, man.
Good times.
Well, have fun with all your stuff. I hope everyone has a nice Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh, you too. Yeah.
You doing anything fun or what?
Honestly, all I want to do is play a little Fallout Vegas.
Nicole's heart is always in the right place.